On the afternoon of March 21, 2020, an officer-involved shooting occurred in the 2300 block of Highway 58 in Mojave. The following presentation is intended to help bring context to the facts surrounding this case. The following presentation contains a map of the location of the incident, radio traffic, and surveillance footage. The deputy involved in the incident was not assigned or equipped with a body-worn camera. Some of the audio and video has been edited to protect the privacy of the victims involved and avoid the release of information that state law prohibits the sheriff's office from releasing. The redactions and edits do not affect the depiction of events presented in this video. Some of the audio and visuals we're about to present may be disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised. On March 21, 2020, at 11:10 a.m., deputies assigned to the Mojave substation were dispatched to a business in the 2300 block of Highway 58 for a report of a subject trespassing and threatening customers.
Hi, yes, I'm calling to see if I can get a deputy to Family Dollar here in Mojave. We had a homeless, right now he already walked off, but he's being really disrespectful to our crew and just coming in here. We asked him to leave and he was refusing to leave, and he's still causing problems outside of the store.
The following surveillance video shows the subject, later identified as Israel Lucas, first arriving at the business. Please note, the surveillance cameras at the business did not capture any audio. Lucas first arrived at 11:04 a.m. The surveillance video is sped up here for time purposes. At 11:05 a.m., Lucas walked out of the business. Within minutes, Lucas returned. Lucas once again entered the business and stayed inside for approximately 4 minutes before another verbal confrontation ensued with employees. The surveillance video is once again sped up here for time purposes. Employees later told deputies they asked Lucas to leave several times during this encounter. At 11:16, Lucas left the business. The following surveillance video has been sped up. At 11:35 a.m., the first KCSO deputy arrived and entered the business to speak with employees. Deputy Ryan Gadet arrived shortly after, and both deputies drove out of the parking lot and across the street. At 11:50 a.m., Lucas is seen returning to the business and standing outside. Less than a minute later, the first deputy re-entered the parking lot. The deputy entered the business to speak with employees who confirmed Lucas was the person who had been trespassing earlier. Shortly after, Deputy Gadet entered the business. At 11:52 a.m., an employee approached Lucas to again tell him he was trespassing. Staff members asked the deputies to remove Lucas from the property. Lucas refused to leave the private property. Deputies explained to Lucas if he did not leave, he would be placed under arrest. Lucas again refused and threatened violence against the deputies if they got any closer. The deputies informed Lucas he was under arrest and attempted to place him in handcuffs. The following scene progresses quickly. The video will first be played in full speed, then again in slow motion. Lucas immediately tries to break free from the deputies and fight them. Lucas continues to resist arrest while violently thrashing his body. He then swings his fist at the first deputy, striking him in the face. The deputy administers his pepper spray, but it's deemed ineffective in stopping Lucas. Lucas pushes Deputy Gadet and picks up a baton. Lucas charges at the first deputy with the baton overhead, hitting him numerous times. Deputy Gadet fires twice at Lucas. Both deputies begin administering CPR until another deputy arrives and takes over. Medical aid arrived and declared Lucas deceased at the scene. Both deputies were treated and released for their injuries, which included cuts to the face and numerous bruises from being hit with the baton. Deputy Gadet was placed on routine administrative leave pending completion of the investigation. The Kern County Sheriff's Office Homicide Unit investigates any use of deadly force by any member of the department. Their findings have been submitted to the Kern County District Attorney's Office for criminal review. On April 13, 2020, the Kern County Sheriff's Office convened an incident review board examining the use of force by Deputy Gadet. Deputy Gadet's use of force was determined to be within department policy.